So one of the coolest plugins in Logic for sampling and creating fun elements is Quick Sampler. So what is Quick Sampler? Well, let me show you. Let's open it up. So we're going to create a new software instrument. And let's come to this drop-down menu and we'll choose Quick Sampler. Now, what this plugin allows us to do is drag any sample of audio into this plugin and play it on our keyboard. Now, how this differs from, say, like Drum Machine Designer is once we drop the samples into Quick Sampler, we can then play the sample at different pitches on our MIDI keyboard or musical typing. So for instance, let's drag a sample from Splice into here and I'll show you what I mean. Let's go with this one because vocals are really fun. So let's drop this in, drop it into original. Now, not only can I trigger whatever rhythm I want using this sample in my keyboard, I can change the pitch simply by hitting different notes on my keyboard. So let's take a listen. So that is really, really cool. Let's see what happens if we just play this in. So pretty cool. Now we can quantize it. So pretty cool. Let's quantize that. So if we can sample any piece of audio that we want using Quick Sampler, so say I want to record my own voice and sample that, we can do that using the Quick Sampler. So let's create an audio track and I'll record just a sample of my voice and then we'll load it into Quick Sampler. Check it out. Ba. Ba. Okay, I think I liked that second one better, so I'm going to cut that, get rid of this one. Great, so now all we have to do is just bounce this little section right here. Let's hit solo, so we just bounce the voice. Come down here to bounce it as a PCM file. And let's select where we want it to go. So on my desktop, I have a folder for just samples. So I'm going to select this folder right here, call it Tim Voice. Great, so it bounced it. Let's mute this. We'll create another software instrument, add Quick Sampler. Let's go to that folder, samples, Tim Voice, drag it in, and let's take a listen. Ba, 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 ba. Pretty cool. Now you'll see right here there's a little bit of space before the vocal take actually comes in. That's pretty important to realize because when we hit the key, it's going to play this space first and then the vocal part. So we want this to come in right when we hit the key. We want it to go right when I hit the key, it to go ba, ba. So what we can do is after the fact, if you see that space in there, we can just drag this over. And what that'll do is it'll cut out that space. So when we strike the key, the sample is actually starting right here. And instead of, there's a little bit of space. We want it to start right on. You can have it start from any place in the sample. All right, let's try it. So pretty cool. Let's quantize it. So kind of a funny melody, but you get the point. I can trigger my own voice or any sound I record with my keyboard. Insane and endless possibilities with this function. So play with it, have fun with it, and we'll see you in the next one.